Greetings, Aquarius, and welcome to your reading for May 1st through the 7th. And let's dive in and see what the Oracle has. And I hope you're doing wonderfully well. And I'm so proud of all of you for being on this journey, your own spiritual quest, or coming in for information you need to move into your highest and best. And let's see what the Oracle has for us today for Aquarius. Well, look at this amazing energy in this card. You're coming into the number 38. That could be important for you. 333, you could be seeing that, and that's about moving forward in your creative abilities, taking time to use your imagination, to design and build in your mind what you are working on, and coming into this essence. And the number 8 is things are speeding up, communication is coming in. And this is what the card has as the theme of the reading. Life, Aquarius, is like school. We move through it learning many things, cloaking ourselves in environmental knowledge. You are on the warrior's path toward enlightenment. And that is what I'm sensing. You should be very proud of yourself, and also just give yourself a lot of energy and love today, because you must one day peel away accumulated knowledge like layers of an onion and move back into the source of your power. Choose equilibrium, not frenzy. Life from your center. The essence of you and the essence of the primal moving force of the universe are one. Well, what I'm sensing in this Aquarius is you're getting back to that elemental, what is truly you, what is the essence. It says here, we come onto this earth walk like a giant piece of smashed mirror. Every one of us reflecting the light of our God. The experience of life is a process of piecing together these scrambled fragments into one great mandala, reflecting the one source of all being. And that is what you're coming back into, this essence of who you truly are when you strip yourself away from, like the onion, peeling the onion. So there is something elemental that you're tapping into, and you're wanting to get to the essence and to just flow with the universe instead of feeling like you always have to be overworking in a frenzy, doing too much at one time, Aquarius. And so let's just take a moment to just receive the essence of what the reading is coming for you. What do you need to know, Aquarius? And this is what I have, and I'm so happy to see you. I hope you're doing well. And you come into the reading with the energy of the 8 of Wands. Well, things are picking up. There's a lot of communication. You could be getting a lot of phone calls, just people coming back that you might not have heard from in a long time. But you're wanting to get down to the essence of what are these messages? What are you getting in your downloads, in your dreams? But things are quickening, and it's giving you the green light, Aquarius, to move forward toward the sense of the energy of the 6 of Swords. Well, yes, you're moving quickly with communication away from a situation you've been in, and you're now moving towards safety, toward a retreat, maybe crossing water. But you have this a ferryman. You have this energy that's transporting you almost miraculously with a lot of speed and energy toward a new destination, away from things that are troubling you in your mind. If you didn't feel safe, or you felt like the connections or the communications were making you feel like you had to move on to get away from it, you are going to move to safety. And you're going to do that because you've seen the truth about the situation. You have a lot of momentum. toward seeing something accurately, truthfully about where your energy is going. You do have a lot of momentum. There is speed. There is communication. And if you need to communicate something to other people about your need to move on because you're coming in to what is the essential elements within you, you're letting go like an onion, peeling away to get down to the core of who you really are. And this is coming because you're seeing the truth with a lot of energy. You're going after something. You've looked at it at the foundation. You've studied this. You've thought about it a lot, Aquarius. And now you're ready to take action. You know that you have all the information, the details of how to move forward, and you will. And what happened in the recent past was you celebrated this coming together with purifying your cups, your cleansing any kind of old emotion so you can move forward. When we see the truth, when we speak the truth, when we move away from a situation that has been very chaotic and fast, this could be happening very fast, that you might be surprised this week, that you might receive a communication that is going to require you to just know in your mind, this is the card of the air, to think through that you're ready to quickly move forward, and you're going to speak up and tell your truth. And you will be celebrated and celebrating with others. This is the 3. There is an energy of creativity and of coming together with friends, with people who are soulmates, people who understand you and want to celebrate you. Celebrate what you're offering, what you're putting out there, what your creative work is. And you are communicating clearly that it's time to leave, time to go. And often it's so important in life because we saw that life is school, life is about learning, that when we get these downloads from our higher power, we know that we're on the right path, you're going forward. And what is maybe challenging this forward movement is this feeling of that you need to get away, you need to move on from a situation that you know has not been right for you, even though you have been trying to celebrate it in the past. But you know at the crown that once you celebrate this, it's going to bring you to your 10 of Cups. Well, that is bliss. That's fulfillment. That's happiness of the most amazing kind. So it's showing you, Aquarius, whatever you're speaking about, whatever you're communicating, or whatever's coming back to you right now, you will move on to smoother waters, to times where your communication, the way you're thinking, is going to be calm. It also, this card that we started with was letting us know that you have this energy. One day you must peel away accumulated knowledge like layers of an onion and move back into the source of your power. Well, the source of your power is this energy of communicating clearly, speaking up, moving forward when you need to. But there is fast movement and a lot of emotions about this. And what is it that is coming now? Is the 10 of Pentacles. Well, this is crazy, Aquarius. You have so much abundance that is happening right now. So abundance is coming for you because you've been working on this legacy. There could be a quick communication coming in that you're maybe not sure you want to take this on, but you will be able to speak up, go for it, celebrate, and come into this happiness, this feeling of fulfillment with all those people around you, your family, your friends. And that is going to lead you to this amazing abundance financially. Is coming in now. It's almost like your happiness, your full cups, your 10 of Cups is going to bring you also a legacy of wealth, of security. So you have two of the happiest 10 of the two tens. So you are going to make a lot of um, headway with whatever it is that you've been desiring at the very deepest level to find that fulfillment in life, and also to come into a legacy that you are working on. And it has to do with communication, but also communicating when it's time to move on or to do something in a different way, to move out of this chaos, this conflict, this turbulence. Uh, and you're going to speak up, maybe not mince your words. Go in there with momentum and let people know at the foundation that you're moving in to this 10 of cups. This is your happiness. After a wish come true, then everything is going to come into completion, and you're going to understand what this journey is about. Uh, and let's see how you feel about yourself, Aquarius. Another 10. Well, there is 10, 10, 10, and right in a row. So you feel like you're under a heavy burden. Maybe the communication, maybe you're communicating with others in your business, in the way you're thinking, and you're trying to communicate that you need space to move on across waters, to take a time out, to retreat mentally, and to move toward a situation, a place, a relationship, something at work that is going to feel less turbulent. And you will celebrate. You've already celebrated. That was influencing you in the recent past with the Three of Cups. But you want the full bounty of celebration by moving into the Ten of Cups. And that is coming now with this legacy you're leaving. Not only with emotional sustainability, where your happiness is just flowing, but it's something you love, something you feel very impassioned about, is going to bring you this amazing amount of wealth, security, all of the trappings of the physical world, but also emotionally fulfilling as well. And then if you have been carrying this heavy burden, it's coming to completion. There is communication that is hard for you right now. Maybe what you're speaking, or how you're presenting yourself, or some energy that you've seen about the truth that you have to speak up, and you're carrying a moral obligation that is difficult for you now. And you need to let that go. You need to rest and take care of what it is that you need to do for yourself. And that could be part of moving toward calmer waters, getting away from situations, people, relationships, thought systems that are burdensome, that make you feel drained, exhausted, just where you can't really go on anymore. You're not sure you want to go on, even though you have a lot of communication that is coming in fast. You've got the green light. And the environment is the Five of Cups. Well, there is sadness that you feel, sorrow, regret coming in from your environment. Maybe your environment is sad about you coming into your fulfillment, and they're like feeling at a loss, feeling like they're losing you, feeling that they are maybe burdening you. Or you're in a feeling burdened by the weight of other people's sadness, grief, regret. And let's get a card for what is this hope and fear you have. Well, the High Priestess. You hope that you can use your psychic abilities, your just inner knowing, all of the spiritual work, Aquarius, you've been doing, both within yourself and in a craft. You might be a tarot reader, working with sacred spiritual wisdom. And you're trying to communicate that. That is your hope and fear. Your hope is that you'll find the essence of this High Priestess and speak of these mysteries, these sacred knowledge, that you are coming together and piecing together this fractured mirror. And the high priestess is helping you come to this sense of the experience of life is a process of piecing together these scrambled fragments into one great mandala reflecting the source of all being. Well, that's coming back to our essence, and the high priestess is always connecting to her psychic abilities, to this energy of her wand, but it's her intuition is very important. And your hope and fear is that you can use your intuition to break free of any loss or regret that is coming over or spilling into your world from the environment. And it's making this a heavy burden to carry now. And what's the advice is, what is the advice for you, Aquarius? What is coming in for you today? Another 5. Well, there is the 5 of Wands. So there could be a feeling now of fighting, of arguments, of setbacks, of competition. And the high priestess is looking at that with you and saying, you are changing, you're adapting to this, you're moving on, you're seeing psychically what is right for you to do and to take action. 2 5s equal a 10, and you have 3 of the 10s already. So there is this feeling of change, of difficult change in terms of your heart, your emotions, the past feelings you've had, any kind of regret or feeling of loss, or if someone has taken something from you in your environment. You're feeling like, I'm tired of this burden I've carried. Something maybe you've carried in secret, because the high priestess works behind the curtain, behind the scene. Don't speak about what's going on, because that's going to lead to arguments, quarrels, setbacks. And also, if you have this heavy burden, that's the 5 to the 10. Well, you know it's time, you're almost there to let that go, to let these burdens of energy, of fire, even of your intuition, let that go, so you can move into breaking free of any kind of chaotic energy, because that's what you're wanting to leave behind, the 6 of Swords, anything that is interfering with your true happiness, your true fulfillment. And at the foundation, you're getting the information you need. You know you're ready. You want to speak up. You want to go for this like a zealot and speak the truth, because you know the right is worth the fight. But that's been a burden maybe that is coming to completion. So that's what's coming on right now. So just to start the reading off, there is this time now you're coming into where you're living from your center, from what is true for you. If you have a lot of people communicating with you, or if you're trying to speak your truth, your intuition, share energy, share information, well, you're finding that it's not safe where you are to do this anymore, and you're moving on. You have that energy of just taking what's on your back, doing this inner child healing, because whatever you're communicating is not getting out there because people are resisting this. It's a burden to do this. And you have celebrated, maybe in the past, the influence was the 3 of Cups that you wanted to celebrate. You wanted a group of people, soulmates, a soul tribe, to support you in your truth. And you're finding that in a very unusual way. This is going to not be your traditional 10 of Cups of just happiness with the happy family, the happy home, the happy children. After the stormy life, the rainbow comes. It's going to bring you into this legacy, but it's going to be both a fulfillment on a deeper spiritual, from the essence of who you truly are, Aquarius. So put this burden down so you can let go of any sadness and grief and regret and loss that is coming from the environment. And use your intuition. Your psychic abilities are growing. You're doing the work behind the scenes. And you could be having to deal with this competition. There is chaotic energy, and you're looking at it like, I'm ready to peel away the onion. I'm ready to put together these fractured pieces of my mirror and to come into that wholeness. And wow. So let's move into getting some clarity on why is the Eight of Wands here? What is this quick communication, this green light? You're really attuned to your higher powers and your intuition. Things are coming in. You're channeling this energy now. And you need to know that whatever the communication is you telling the world, this is coming to completion. This is over, whatever this energy is. You're stepping through, you're the dancer, you're dancing through to the end. The world is the completion of a whole cycle. And because we have 3 tens, Aquarius, trust that something is closing out, both in terms of your emotions, your feelings, your desires, what makes you happy. You're moving into that fulfillment. And you're going to be recognized for all of the creative work you have done. You could be connecting to the fixed signs of Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. That's you. And what is going to help you move on from troubled waters where you don't feel maybe recognized, people don't support you, you feel interfered with mentally, you're like feeling like, I've got to get away from this, I've got my getaway car and I'm going to get out of here fast, I'm going to close this out as quick as I can. With a lot of communication, but you have to move on, and you will, because you've done the work. You've been doing the shadow work, Aquarius. That's part of the peeling away of the onion, and of also recognizing that life is school. We're learning here. We're learning to trust in our inner guidance system. That GPS, which is the God positioning system that shows us where to go, how to use both the dark and the light sides of ourselves, and to use those with discipline and willpower. This is Cancer energy. And so you are moving quickly away from a situation. Once you close out an old world view, old phase of your life, you're going to move quickly toward a new destination. You could be actually moving to a whole new country, but you're moving away from the known, because at the foundation, just recently, you had the momentum mentally. This is a card of Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And you're going to go toward this new destination. You're in the driver's seat now. You're not working from being at cause. You're being the effect. You're making this happen. And you're celebrating this. That's what was happening in the recent past, being able to celebrate this coming to completion, moving on quickly, communicating that you're ready to move on from a situation that was not working. And you're coming into this with the energy of the Page of Cups. The Knight of Swords is moving toward the Page of Cups. This is a message of love. You want to send out with truth, a message of love, of your imagination. Something is coming up out of your cup that you want to engage in that. You want to move toward it. You have a dynamic energy, and you know whatever this is, this work you're doing, something creative, imagination, you're dialoguing with the intimacy within this cup and getting to know it. You're maybe doing something very theatrical, but you're now ready to move quickly towards speaking your truth in a way that is through a message, uh, through something that is going to feel very loving, something you want to develop and get to know. You're going to feel very good about maybe speaking the truth. And the celebration from the recent past is bringing you what is it we need to know about what you were celebrating. Well, you were celebrating with this lovers. You were celebrating a partnership with the Gemini energy. And you felt so amazingly connected that you were like, oh my God, I'm so happy I made this connection. I'm so happy to be celebrating with friends, this joining, this partnership. And it could be a partnership not only in love, but in business, because you are holding this up. This is new energy. You have both the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. So these could be younger energies around you that are coming into your life right now to communicate with you, to speak with you, to offer you this opportunity. But you are very intrigued by this partnership, and you're going to love it and feel celebrated. And it's going to bring you a lot of harvest that you will celebrate. And you've been doing this in the recent past already. And the 10 of Cups is here with another 5. So we have 3 5s already and 3 10s. If there has been fighting, bullying, feeling like a victim because of this feeling of being cut off, or maybe you're standing your ground to defend your happiness. Yes, that's what I see. Aquarius, it's saying, this is you. You have to stand up with your mental capacity, your intelligence, and speak the truth. Be willing to speak the truth about this feeling of defeat. Maybe you felt defeated in terms of your happiness, and your higher powers want you to know that you're moving on from that. That's something that you have to look into. If there's an area of your life where you feel like you have been bullied, mistreated around fulfillment, around bliss, around happiness, you're going to stand your ground, stand up for yourself. Because when you do, it's going to lead you to your own personal legacy. You're going for that. You're closing out an old cycle of defeat, of letting yourself feel victimized, because now you're moving on toward this abundance, security, financial gain, structuring your life in a way that's going to be very fulfilling. And what is here that we need to know about the 10 of Pentacles? The Hermit. Well, you've gone recently into solitude. You've maybe climbed the mountain, gotten away from all of this energy of defeat, of fighting. You're tired of that. You want to go off on your own, be alone. Maybe this is also saying that your 10 of Pentacles comes from this inner knowledge. This is definitely connected to life is a school. We're learning. We're following our star. That's you, Aquarius. You might have had to take time out to really go inward and to see what is the legacy I want to create. It's more than just money or buildings or property or stocks or portfolios or jobs. It's about this understanding yourself, knowing you're worth it, knowing your inner inspiration is there. And it could be saying also that to fully bring forth this amazing abundance in your life and to leave the legacy. The legacy is going to be something about your star, how you shine, your innate amazing abilities, Aquarius, to be the star, to lead others into these unknown realms of fulfillment, of grounding things and making them real. You're grounding and making your intuition, what you've learned about yourself, this wisdom, it's going to bring you a lot of abundance, wealth. And if it's been a heavy burden, carrying this, closing out this cycle, you might have felt like back pain, just shouldering too much effort right now. You're going to get information through the Page of Wands. Well, another page, you have 3 of the pages. So you're taking this wand and you're going after this new beginning. You go from the 10 to the page, so that's saying that you're coming to completion with this burden, this obligation, and now you're ready, out with the old and in with the new. You want to move on because it's been heartbreaking, it's been a betrayal, it's been a severance in a relationship, and that's the burden. Maybe you've been carrying this burden for many years about some feeling within yourself that you can't get over. Mentally, you just go over and over this wounding. And it's now time to heal that. And healing it is not easy. It's a burden. It's been a burden. Maybe you've been carrying this for 10 years. More than that is what I sense. But now you're ready to move away from that, to complete this burden, let it go, and come to a new beginning. And the 5 of Cups is connected because you have this sense of heartbreak, and then you have this sense of loss. So there was a deep loss in your environment, and you are looking at this sadness, this grief. You're getting clarity and truth about what made you unhappy, Aquarius. This is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. This is taking authority over your losses and picking up the cups that are still standing, the opportunities you do have for fulfillment, and getting the information you need, looking at it, evaluating it, looking at it logically, taking the emotion out of it and looking at the facts in the environment. You're looking at the environment, the people around you, the significant others, from the perspective of a clear-minded energy. And that's going to bring you to the High Priestess. And she's here because of, there we are again, moving away from these troubled waters. You have the 7 of Swords twice. But you've got momentum. You've got willpower. You've been disciplined to go forward, and you're moving on. There you are with your inner child. You know you have to heal. This is paramount. This is the essence of things. This is the fractured mirror. And you're moving away from that. And it's beautiful because you've got the ferryman with that wand. This is your intuition is moving your ship toward away from this energy. This is the burden. You're moving on from it. You're taking this wand and moving toward a calmer waters, toward a new shore. And you've got the chariot to take you there. You've got everything you need now, Aquarius. And you've seen the truth about the situation with accuracy, about what made you unhappy, what was regretful, what was sad, what was spilt in your environment. And the High Priestess is here because you're planning something new. You want to take action out there. You're a visionary, Aquarius. You're using your intuition. And there's that energy of her wand. Deep psychic energy is important now. To go inward with the Hermit and the High Priestess, you might need to take time away from others' influence and to find your essence, to choose equilibrium, not frenzy. The High Priestess does not rush because urgency is of the devil. Calmness is of the psyche, of the spirit. So you're having a vision you're taking out into the world with a lot of intuition. And what is this advice? It says, deal with the competition. There could be fighting. You could be having setbacks. You could be arguing a lot of verbal, chaotic frenzy. This is a card of frenzy energy. And you're breaking free of this energy of the Five of Swords. But it's sensing to me that you are this character. You're standing up for your happiness, finally. That's what your higher powers want you to say. You're moving away toward something quickly. You have both the Chariot and the Eight of Wands, so you're moving quickly. You have momentum to go toward your true destiny now. And what is coming with the energy of the Five of Wands is, there's the Three of Cups again, but this time you're going to break free. This was in the past. You celebrated this partnership and this opportunity to grow your wealth, something to manifest. And you're paying attention, you're studying, you did courses around what it is that you really wanted to join with and celebrate. So you are celebrating. Maybe you're celebrating that you beat the competition. You stood your ground. You dealt with this. You ended these quarrels so you can celebrate this new partnership. Because you had the Lovers in the past with the Three of Cups, and now you have the Three of Cups with the divine couple. This union, this partnership is going to make you very happy. It's going to be very healing. This could be your twin flame, because this is what is the advice. Go toward celebrating the partnership you have. Stop fighting. Stop arguing. If there's a conflict, well, let it go so you can celebrate. And you're going to celebrate this new adventure, but it's slow and steady. You're going to take time with this partnership and put in the work. Be loyal. It's a fertile ground that you are working with, and you have this pentacle that you have been offered in the recent past. You were influenced by this opportunity, and then you are progressing to work on it now, slow and steady. That's going to lead you to celebrate this new union, this partnership coming in. This could be a twin flame or soulmates, or you're going to feel the love coming. It could be coming after a long time of arguments, of feeling set back, that nothing's working out, that everything you try is just leaving you feeling like in the dark, like, I want to get away from this. This isn't working. And so you're healing this heartbreak, whatever this was for you. It's going to take time to heal. But you have the beautiful High Priestess, Pisces energy, helping you, encouraging you to take this vision forward. Something is going to come in. You might not see it, but you feel it psychically. And it's going to come in once you keep on going. You have dealt with these conflicts within maybe a partnership, but you're celebrating it. You're reaping a bountiful harvest. And that is what I have for you. And trust that this is coming in quickly. It's coming in fast. This is what's happening right now. Cancer energy. And you've got 2 of the 10s. And then a third one comes. So this is your higher powers letting you know fulfillment is coming. This was coming from you in terms of your recent what's coming in right now. Your happiness is bringing this legacy, and you're feeling very burdened by it. But trust that you will come into this vision with the high priestess. And things are coming forward. You're open to receiving now these messages, these downloads. And they're going to bring you to celebrate a new union within perhaps yourself that you want to celebrate. And that is what I have for you, Aquarius. Amazing reading, and I hope this resonates today. And sending you so much love, and please leave comments, subscribe if you haven't already, and like if you liked this reading. It's a lot of information. But come into your essence now, and it's going to bring you this fulfillment. You're closing out an old world successfully. And I'm just so proud of you keeping on going, and you got there. So enjoy this time of wholeness, and let yourself be celebrated. And so it is, and sending you love. Bye-bye.